Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Just like to share with you what I've been crafting. I've actually been crafting with scraps. I've taken a bag with me when we left home a month ago. So I've been making some tags, some gift cards, some thank you cards and a couple of zines. So please sit back and enjoy. A lot of you probably identify these tags. They're from good old Miller's, dresses and tops. My sister-in-law gave me a great big bag, so I've probably got about 100 of them. And I thought, well, I'm going to do something with these because they are very sturdy tags. So here they are. It's a bit of a mix and match, but I've just used magazine snippets, fabrics, lace, some paper stock, yet to put the little ribbons on, but just to give you an oversight of what I've been doing. And of course, while I've been away here in this home that we're house sitting at the moment, I've collected all the cartons and boxes to cut out to make IC cards, gift cards, and also the small 3 by 4 inch tags. So here's my little collection, and I've also ordered a couple of really jumbo paper clips that you'll see on the right hand side. These 3 tags I've had fun doing. On the left is decoupaged with a netting and just magazine snippets, paper flower. The center is some rub-on stencils and some craft paper. And the right one, again, craft paper with a bit of lace and pearl. Here I've used the left one. I decoupaged a paper napkin. And the middle one, it was a magazine cutout, and the right hand one was a pattern out of a tapestry book, and the paper just looked beautiful, the blue paper, so I thought I'd use that for a tag. The one on the left is rustic theme, the Aussie theme. I've used some burlap as well on there. The one in the middle, I've cut out some inches and covered it with a very sheer lace. And the one on the right is of a cloth napkin, and I've stenciled a cup and the word relax, and topped it off with some music paper. The left one is my favourite. I've decoupaged this with a paper napkin, and it had an Italian theme, and of course I've cut out a cornetto cone of the ice cream box, and I just tucked that in there. The one in the middle is just covered with some paper. And the one on the right, of course, you know, every girl's got a personality. The one on the right and the one in the middle, I've actually tried my edge punch that I've lucky enough to be able to get in the charity shop. And the one on the left is still a little left over from the Japanese silk fabric that I found in the op shop as well. The left is a cutout of a dog food box, My Dog, and I had a little snippet of this lady holding a dog. I thought that was pretty cool. The center one is just a snippet of a magazine and used some offcuts of some craft paper. The one on the right is still a bit of leftover from my Japanese silk swatch. And of course here I've experimented embellishing these jumbo paper clips. They were my first ones, not too happy with them, but they're okay for a journal. Made from paper, I would like to try some cloth ones. You all know what these are. These are gift cards that were in the bag of all the tags that my sister-in-law gave me. So, and they would make, I thought they would make great little thank you cards. Here I've covered the tag with the outside of the tag with some paper that I had and chalked it with my head chalk. Used a piece of paper stock and then had some pretty lace that I put on there, and I've made a whole batch of little AC cards that I could use 4 cards just to give it some dimension. The inside I've left plain on this one because it had the little tiny polka dots, and I popped a little tag into the pocket. This is just the back of the card. I've covered that with that piece of paper stock that I had, and just popped on a little stamp, your friendship is a gift. This next one I've chalked up with some brown chalk, and I had some paper as well. Again, I've placed on my AC card that I made a whole batch of them, and just edged it with a bit of lace. Here the inside, I've covered one part of the page, as it was, you know, it wasn't really in that good condition, so I just used some paper that sort of was a bit tea-dyed, and popped in a little friendship tag. And of course the next slides will be a couple of zines I made. One is an original, and one is actually that I photocopied the original, so I was able to cut out some of the pictures to use on my second zine. So this is the original zine. I popped in some lace, little snippets of a magazine, the zines represent friends, and of course the dangle is made from a little the little tea bag dangles that you get off tea bags, and I've just altered that. Inside I've used various snippets of offcuts of paper that I had, a couple of little embellishments, and it just represents friends. And I've kept one of the little fold pages so that I can just slip a little tag in that I had. Again, I've used a bit of fabric, polka dot fabric. This little photo is actually of a magazine, and I just embellished it with a little bit of lace. And then just popped a Miller's tag on the right hand side as well, that's altered. And of course I found this little 10 favourite things, I thought that was pretty cool. And I had a little horse, and I photocopied the horse and just cut that out, just to give you know, my friend a glimpse of my favourite craft. So here's the tiny horse. I've actually decoupaged this and popped on a tiny little gold pearl chain, and a tiny little flower, and a little bit of bling. Like I said, it is very tiny. I've got it from Op Shop, so I thought I might just alter that and decoupage it just for the fun of it. This is the second zine, and this is from the photocopies I've done from the first one, so I could use the front as well, as I've got a couple that I want to send out to some friends. Here in this scene I've used a lot of magazine cutouts just to make it fun. This scene's got a little side pocket, and I've altered a little paper clip. It's got little Peter Rabbit on it. Here again a fun page, bit of a motivational page there, and of course, you know, we all have to get the look in pink. And I crocheted this little dress to pop on there. More cool little magazine cutouts. I really like using these, so I don't know where I'm going with this as far as magazine snippets. I sort of enjoy getting fun ones out of magazine to be able to use in various projects. And of course I just finished the back off again with magazine snippets, and this is of course photocopied. And I've used really nice paper, and I've chalked this both of my zines with my hair chalk just to give it different colours. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching, and of course for your ongoing support. Have an awesome day.